Oh my God. This stuff is now happening in my own backyard, almost literally, in the school district in Southern Oregon. And I know who this principal is. I don't know this particular teacher, since this is a new teacher. But before COVID, Medford had a very low turnover of teachers. Very low turnover. But since COVID, there's been a ton of teachers who have left for a variety of reasons, including retirements. And so they've been scrambling to hire people. In fact, the school where I'm at, almost, I'm going to say 4/5 of the teachers are probationary. That means they're in their first 3 years. That doesn't mean they're not, some of them aren't veteran teachers. But it does mean that they're relatively new hires. And meanwhile, people like me, who are fully certified and fully capable of teaching, are passed over because we're deemed too old. Well, I'm 67 years old. It would be nice if I could work another 3 or 4 years teaching, and then I could be retired. I could retire and maybe just supplement. But now it's, my only hope is that I can somehow get a couple of temporary positions at full teacher salary and boost my pension up that way and my Social Security. But anyway, so these principals think, I don't know what they're thinking. And like I think I said, I know who this principal is because I worked with her at a school, and not when she was a teacher. So I don't know what in the hell she was thinking when she hired this new teacher. But the parents are very irate. It says here, a group of parents and community members took to social media this week to complain that a non-binary, what is that? You're not an it. You're either a male or female, a man or a woman. Non-binary first grade teacher had been hired to teach at Griffin Creek Elementary School. Some of them took their protests to Thursday's Medford School District Board meeting. And I don't think it is online, unlike Washoe County School District, which has a YouTube channel. I'd have to look it up if Medford has a YouTube channel. But anyway, a lot of the problem is this person was hired, and they don't name the person, so I don't know who the person is. This person is a woman who thinks she doesn't identify as either a male or female. But somehow she felt like she was fit for duty to teach first graders and to promote this bullshit. No, I'm telling you, the parents are upset. Anyway, the parents can't talk about individual teachers. Yeah, they can't talk about any individual staff member. They can write a complaint. A district resident, I won't name their name, told the board that topics like preferred pronouns and gender identity were not suitable for first graders. I understand that the policy on educator equity encourages the diversity in educators to reflect the diversity of students in line with Oregon Educators Equity Act. I also understand grant funding has encouraged hiring diverse educators. Placing a non-binary teacher into a first grade class is in line with that policy only because it is vague. First graders are very early in their development, and I believe that exposure to the complexity of preferred pronouns and gender roles and sex roles have no place in the schools. Okay, they don't. Because that's the way Title IX was written. That was part of that. Is not appropriate for this age group. It naturally raises questions and encourages questions on this topic. And many parents want these conversations to be had at home and not at school. My wife and I want our children to attend traditional public school, and issues like this are why they do not. I believe middle ground can be found that meets both the goals of current policies and the needs and wishes of parents and students. And then the person said that they wanted a committee created. And another parent said, students should not have to question why their teacher is a girl but dresses like a boy, and why they can't address her as Mrs. or Miss or Ms. And then this nitwit from the Rainbow movement said in an interview the day after the meeting that ongoing discussions offer a chance to educate. They don't need to be brainwashed, Gina. October is National Coming Out Month. Oh, Christ. It's like we just had all this other crap. I think it is a good time to encourage people that if you don't understand something, Google it, research it, ask questions, and just open up your heart and be accepting. No, it isn't. The person had no business even applying for the job in the first place. And certainly not as a primary teacher. Okay? That's the bottom line. And, 15, 20 years ago, that person would never have been considered. Not even possible because of obvious mental problems associated when you don't know what, well, you claim you don't know, or you refuse to accept whether or not you're male or female. Doesn't matter. You're one or the other. But the thing is, there's no such thing as non-binary. And this is just all gobbledygook. But anyway, the district isn't commenting on it, of course, about the hire. And it's all privacy and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I thought I'd share this. Yep, this is right in my own backyard. Anyway, that's it.